Hey guys, welcome back to Retro Phones. Today I'm going to be showing you a Sony Ericsson W380 from 2008. Now, this is not one of the best ones they ever launched. It suffered from a couple of things. First things first, the hinge would become loose after a while, so you start to get this weird plate. Although this one is actually not that bad. I saw some back in my day where this would literally move like all the way over here. You could see that corner. So that's something that would happen to them. The speaker would blow out quite easily. It's not the best quality speaker in a Sony Ericsson phone. So yes, this one is actually kind of blown out. You'll get to hear it in a moment. The OLED screen that goes here, these guys used to have an OLED screen right here, and they would also not work that much. I don't know what it was, but these OLEDs would burn out, so you wouldn't see the song name anymore. These are capacitive buttons, so they still actually work. They light up and they work quite fine. Walkman right there. On the back, Sony Ericsson and the emblem right there. I lost the little gummy things, or the rubber things, rubber pads, what gummy? Rubber pads that cover those screws, which you can see are very damaged. And this whole phone is made of plastic, so the case is very scuffed up. Now, if this is the first video you're seeing on this channel, you must know, or I should tell you, that these phones, I am not buying them off of eBay, off of, private resellers or anything. These are from different little markets or flea markets. I don't know how you would know them. But, yeah, these are basically bought as is condition. And then if I'm lucky, they work. If I'm not that lucky, then I have to try and fix them. In this case, we had to use about 3 or 4 of these to get one fully working one. We had one where the split display didn't work, but the motherboard seemed to work. We had another one that did not have the keys, or at least they weren't legible, and then another one that did. We had one where what was it with the other one? The battery wasn't included. The other one did have battery. We had only one of them that had the backplate. So, we made one working one out of 4 of these guys. So each one of them was like $1, $2. So it's not that expensive to get them up and working. You just have to get very lucky, because you're not going to find one every single day that you go to these markets. I actually took about, I think it was like 4 months before I managed to get all of the pieces for this one. Now, in terms of the UI, it's the standard Sony Ericsson one, but actually kind of, I would say, lighter or dumbed down even. You see, Sony Ericsson, main UI or menu would have animations. This one does not. Why? I believe it's because this phone was quite limited in terms of its processor. I have no information on that. I know it was launched in 2008. I know it has around 8 megabytes of memory, 13 megabytes of internal memory. I actually have that written up, so let me just 14 megabytes of internal memory. I do not know the processor speed, the CPU speed, none of that. The display is TFT, 256,000 colors, 1.9 inches. So there's that, 176 by 220 pixels, 148 ppi, so it's not a sharp display by any means. And, well, yeah, I guess that's it. There's not a lot to say. It does have expandable storage. I'll show you that in a bit. And here you can see the start menu, or the menu. This would be the home screen, calls, menu, and then you have all of the other things like the contacts, the organizer, that actually does have alarm, applications, calendar, notes, some tasks, stopwatch, and a timer. So that was pretty good. Now, this phone actually cannot shoot video. It only does photographs. Again, that makes me think that this was quite limited in terms of its CPU power or speed, and that's the quality of the pictures that we're getting. If I manage to take the pictures out of the M2 card, I will put them on the video right now. If not, then, well, you already saw them. Again, no video on this guy. Also, I haven't been able to get any videos to actually reproduce on it. I'm not sure it can. It only plays the audio, so there is that. Now, this one did come with a entertainment suite, games, track ID, video player, but I haven't been able to get a video to play. Music DJ, recorder, and the video presentation, which has been deleted from this one. And for the games, we got Extreme Air, GameStar, Quadropop, Sims 2, V-Rally 3D, and Worms Forge 3D. So yeah, a couple of games on there. If you guys would like to see Java games showcased, please let me know in the comments and I'll gladly do those. We have the Walkman player, which this one does not have a dedicated Walkman key per se, but you can just press the D-pad up button right there. It's very faded, but you can still kind of make out the W right there. And if we do this, we can go straight into the Walkman player now. I'm sorry, I cannot play music that isn't copyrighted, but I could play something. I put in Scarlet Fire here, which has no copyright. That speaker is very blown out. Now, I do have a couple of these speakers from the other ones that I was telling you guys about that were basically used to build this one, so I might try to switch out the speaker if it's not too difficult. If it's too difficult, then I'll just leave it like that, because honestly, I'm not going to use this to actually listen to music. Now, you can see the hinge is not really in the best shape. The phone itself isn't in the best shape, but again, please keep in mind, this was not in a personal collection, and I think this was built from different phones, all placed into one working unit. And we can play and pause. I didn't touch it. There we go. If you have to kind of, it's not pressure actually, but you do have to like kind of make sure you're actually touching it, you know. There we go. And you could also go forward or backwards. Now I won't, because, you know, copyrighted music, although I'll do it once. There we go. That's it. But yeah, I guess that's it for this phone. There's not a lot to say about it. It was quite popular. I mean, I do remember seeing it a lot out in the streets, but right now it hasn't stood up that well to the test of time. I mean, no video, lackluster video support. What else can I say? I don't know, even the plastic feels different in quality compared to something like the S500. This one just looks so much better in terms of its finish. So yeah, there's that. This wasn't one of the best built Sony Ericssons. I would actually place it up, well, among the top 3 or 4 most, I'm not going to say the worst ones, but these guys were definitely very delicate. Like, they would scuff up and crack really easily. So yeah, there's that. So this was the Sony Ericsson W380. Tell me if you had one of these guys, and stay tuned. I will be uploading more videos. I am so sorry I've been taking so long. Been quite busy with work and other things. This should be the 3rd video you're seeing after I started recording them again. But yeah, please expect more to come. I am so sorry, and if you could subscribe, like, and share, that would help out immensely. Thank you for watching the video, and again, let me know below in the comments if you had one of these Sony Ericsson W380.